Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. How are you all doing? Well, we're back in the green again. As you can see, the studio is green, which is nice to see once again. Welcome to everybody over there on TikTok, Rumble, wherever you're watching me. Let's go through our trades and our positions today. Let's have a quick look. Welcome, everybody. We got a nice audience on Rumble. Hello, this is my Rumblers. Let's just put you on the screen. That's you on Rumble. Hello to you. We are here on YouTube. Our home is YouTube, but welcome to you. X, of course, and also on Facebook today, and everybody on TikTok as well. Okay, great. Let's have a quick jump in and say hello to everybody on Facebook. This is, we've sort of returned to Facebook for the minute. We're trying some new settings out. So let's see how this goes. This is us on Facebook right now. How you doing? Let's have a quick hello to everybody over there. There you go. That's us on Facebook right now. Welcome to you. Lovely to have you here. But again, as I say, the home of our show is here on YouTube. Right. Tio Roll was the first one in the live show. Hello. How are you? Let's just have a little word from our members for a few minutes. Let's just get everybody in just for a few minutes. See who's here. If you'd like to say hello, we are a members-only channel, but from time to time we allow everyone to have a say. But we are predominantly providing the best service for our members, many perks and benefits. Let me just check the whole studio. Yeah, we're up and running. Okay, so let's see what's turned green this afternoon. Let's go through our positions. So first of all, Virgin Galactic has carried on the run all day long. We're just 7% out. I didn't buy any more. I'm just holding my position. PLTR is starting to come up. We've got the PLTR earnings coming up. Let me just update you with all the shows and events we've got coming up for you over the next few days. We've got, of course, the opening bell. Now, remember, we are in a different time zone now. For a week, it'll be slightly different. Then it all settles down. UK goes ahead, moves its time before the US does. But all you got to do is go to the upcoming live streams on the homepage of the channel, right? And look at the times. It'll just be 1 hour different, but you don't want to miss it because it's a very important week. We've got the opening bell tomorrow and it will tell you in your time zone. For me, it's always 7:30. So for you, it'll be 1 hour different than it was, but just look at it there. Opening and closing bell, opening. And then, of course, on Wednesday, we've got the Fed report. Very important. The FOMC report is all coming down to that. It's going to be a huge event, that one. Then we've got the closing bell. And then we've got Palantir earnings in the morning before the opening bell. And then, of course, we go straight after Palantir earnings into the live flight with Virgin Galactic. After hours, we'll be reflecting on the Virgin Galactic. Then we got Apple earnings in the evening, opening, closing, and bell on the on November the 3rd, and that will take us through until Friday. And then, of course, on Sunday we got Sensei Crypto's challenge. Sensei's show on Sunday. I don't know what I'm talking about. Ignore me. And then we're into the next week. So there's your update. There's what's coming up for the week. So make sure you don't miss it. All right. Virgin Galactic has continued to rally today. Nice, up nearly 6. Oh, well, it was. Oh, I just think my coffee's arrived. Thank you, Leah. Or my latte, in fact. Lovely job. Excellent stuff. Welcome, everybody on TikTok. Cheers. Ah, lovely. All right. Okay, so Virgin Galactic nearly 6% today, a nice little run. Palantir, it's coming up again. Gold is at 185. The S&P is back up today at 1.34. Amazon is pumping very nicely. What a great run Amazon has had. I'd love to be involved in that. Apple, I'm not in either of those. Next year energy, though, on the other hand. Thanks, Leah, says Mike. Oh, it's like the old days, isn't it? We got the good stuff going. Hello, everyone, says Mike. Bill is here. He's grabbed his comfy chair. Hello to all. Mike, thanks, Leah. Love it. Next year energy, just 13% to go, and then we're in the money. We've been rising now. So it's been a steady climb over a month now, up 5%. And we're slowly going up back into the money again. My Roth IRA is just 10% out of the money, so we're getting closer. Very nice. Enphase Energy has just been bouncing around this 77. I haven't bought any more. It's bringing my whole portfolio down. If it wasn't for that, I'd be doing very well. Coca-Cola, well, what can I say? We recognized this when it went all the way down. We bought a great value company, great balance sheet, oversold, great dividends, increasing assets all the time. And we're now up finally in the money, 1.78 on my main account and 1.72 on my Roth. If I need to raise funds, if things get too hairy for me, then of course I can sell that and get a huge amount of money back out with a profit. But of course, we want to hold for dividends in December, don't we? J&J is up again now. Have we seen the bottom? We know famously that Jim Cramer has left the stock. It's one of this charitable trust stocks. He's left it. He doesn't like the litigation. I understand that. Kenvue oversold, and that's up today nearly 3%. Doing much, much better. Oversold, starting to rise now. That's good. CVX, that's rising today. Tesla, we've gone down to 196. I did buy some Tesla. You can see I bought at 195, 92, a couple of shares to bring the average down a little bit, but don't go too crazy. It could go to 180, 150. You know, people are saying $50 just like they are with Enphase Energy, but there you go. Don't listen to those people. They're just guessing. Rivian is down. I don't like this stock. I think it can go bust. Great, you know, what they're doing, but they just haven't got the money there. McDonald's, well, what can I say? Fantastic. I've massively improved my position, down 4.85%. The dividends are phenomenal on this stock. We beat earnings, beat expectations, forward projections, all looking good. I waited for the drop after the earnings. It went bump. It was here. It was up 2.5%. It went down 2.5%. I bought here. Well, I doubled my position basically, and now it's rising again, and I'm only 4%. I was 10% out of the stock this morning. I'm now just 4.84% out of the stock. So there we go. Good. Google, another success story. I sold it at 50% up. And recognize the value of this, looking at my intrinsic value and who's buying and who's selling, insider trading, looked at all of that and recognized that it was time to get back in. And I was waiting for the earnings. The earnings was good, so we waited for the drop. We got the drop. Then there was a further drop, and I bought it this morning and added. So I added another, whatever it was, another third of my share. So I was down 10%. I'm now down just 3.47. So we're moving in the right direction now, and it won't take very long to be in the green again with Google. It's good value. It's not. It's a good value stock, I think. So I'm happy with that. Microsoft is running away. I'm not in that one. Walmart, I'm not really in that one. I've only got one share. Tesco's down. Tilray Brands is coming up. I bought a couple of literally a couple, 11. Robinhood's now doing much better. We're just about to enter the money again with Robinhood. IonQ, well, this is why you don't overbuy a stock. It went 300% up, and now it's 160. It's basically halved where it was. So be very careful with that one. Rocket Lab, I doubled my position when it went down. It's still slightly expensive, but once we get those next flights, we're going to be good on that one. Plug Power, we had a bounce, we had a drop. It's a difficult one, this one, to weigh up. I'm not 100% sure which way to go. I've got a decent position in it, but at the moment I'm down a long way. I don't feel comfortable just keep doubling on the way down. Procter & Gamble, we're pretty much out. Rumble, we're out. Fun, we've got nothing in there. Faraday, well, we're 80% down. What can I say? It's rubbish. Rio Tinto, I'm not in it. BTC, well, we've broken 34,000, looking nice. Matic is up 1.16. I've got all the Polygon Matic I'll ever need to pay all my gas fees for the rest of my life. Not held here, held on my Coinbase wallet. All are earning, I think it's earning, one of my assets is earning 10%. I don't think it's this one though. It's something else. But anyway, it might be Polygon. No, I think it actually is Polygon. I think it's earning 10%. Yes, I think it is. And XRP is looking very, very strong as well. If we go over to our crypto bubbles, we can have a little look at the crypto bubbles and we can see how well Sensei's crypto analysis is doing. We're all good. The ones that we own, of course, we've been very, very sensible the way we buy it. $1,000 started, 1984. Let's refresh it now. 1980. Look at that. Sounds like a date, doesn't it? Rather than a number. Anyway, so, well, you know what I mean. 1980. So very, very good indeed. We've still got $600 in USDC earning 5%. But there is our assets. I've got Ethereum staked earning 3%. Anyway, it's Atom earning 10%. I can't show you the full list, of course, because it would be part of Sensei's challenge. So we're not going to do that. But anyway, if you want to be part of that, just ask me and I'll tell you all about it. There he is. Thanks. Nearly $2,000. Yes, Sensei done very, very well on that. And if you want to know more about Sensei's challenge and how sensible we are with this, and I say sensible because it's important to note that we're not just I'm nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. Haven't got a clue. There's Sensei talking about the charts. He's in the house right now. There's his link. Go and check out the links. There are discounts for our members. They're all below in the description of the video. Below in the video, you'll see what the code is. And we're doing really, really well. We're holding our assets. We've not sold anything yet. I was actually going to ask Sensei, what do you think about my Doge position? Because I'm not a crypto guy, not really, it's not really my thing, even though I hold it basically because of you. It's your fault, really. But I've Dogecoin here. For the first time in a heck of a long time, I've actually got money in my Doge. I've got $131, and any cash I can get now to relieve margin would be beneficial to me. What do you think, Sensei? I'm actually up on Doge. I'm up by 0.69%, $131. What do you think? Can I sell that? Would you sell that? Just to put that in against margin would be helpful. But if you think it's got a massive rally ahead of it, 20-30%, then I won't. But I'm not losing money anymore. That's the point. It's up 0.67. There's 88 cents profit, which is nothing. But the point is, it's not losing any money. And if I sell it, of course, I won't pay any tax on it because I've not made any money, but I've got my money back. It went dramatically down. So anyway, what do you think, Sensei? Is it worth just selling, or would you hold on to my Doge? What do you think? My Bitcoin doesn't live here. It lives on my Coinbase and it lives on my Ledger. I've just got some there, but it's like nothing. Ethereum, nothing. It just pays for some fees. Absolutely nothing, like $10 or whatever it is. But the interesting one, as I say, is Doge. It's cash sat there. We're just seeing if Sensei responds to me and see what he has to say about that. Anyway, let me just turn iPhone. Let me just do this a minute. Let me just change that around. Change that around to there. There we go. We'll just move that around. Okay. We'll lock that up again. All right. So yeah, I'll wait for hear what Sensei says about that, and that'll be good. Right. Starting to go more into the green. Let's just zoom out of that image a bit, just to bring a bit more on without messing up everything. There we go. There you go. That's a bit better. Okay. So now SPCE is up 6% today. So if I'd have gone all in and doubled my position and basically jumped off a tightrope without a safety net, I would have made some money and would have been good. But I bought Virgin Galactic to go to $10, 20, 30, 50, 100. So I don't care at 150, 160, 140, 130. It doesn't matter. I will, if I feel confident that it is going to bounce back for some reason, then I've done that. I bought at 150 and sold at 152 and all that kind of stuff. But at the moment, it could teeter and go down to $1. So I don't want to suddenly buy at 140. Now I'm at 1. I just leave it for a minute and just see what happens. Anyway, let me just jump into Facebook and see if we've got anybody watching this there today. We're back on. If anybody tries this little test out, by the way, I'll be really appreciative. If anyone clicks on the Facebook link here, let me give you the link right now. If you just jump in Facebook and give me a like, I want to see if it shares it on the screen. We're trying Facebook again. It's a big platform. It doesn't earn any money for me or anything like that, but it does promote the main channel, and I want to see if we can make it work again. So anyway, click on the Facebook link I've just put in the chat, and then give it a like, and see if it, by liking it, it should show me on the screen. If you've done that. And anyway, be kind of cool. Right. PLTR coming back up. Gold coming up. S&P going up. Amazon going up. The big story of the day really is my solar, not Enphase Energy. That's not quite so good, but it is coming back. Just shows you that we will get Enphase Energy, follow next era energy. I'm sure we will. I'm only 13% away now in my Roth. We are 10% away. Now this one does pay a dividend. So even though I could sell some, if I'm going to sell it, I really want to hold my Roth IRA position, because I don't earn any interest. There's no margin on Roth. There's no margin on my, and I've got a big position. So what I can do is I can trim. If I can get another 13%, maybe after the dividends, is trim a little bit there. But I'd like to be able to earn the money and keep all the stocks. It just might not be possible. I just don't earn that enough. Coca-Cola is just running and running and running up 1.8 now. I'm at 1.9. Absolutely brilliant. I've made $231 on it now. I mean, sounds nice, but there's $12,000 of Coca-Cola. But this is buy and hold now for life. That's the idea. I would like to be able to hold this for life. I'm up to now just over $2,100 a year now in dividend payments. Only 6 months ago, it was about $50. Now it's $2,100. I would love to be able to hold that and have $2,100 a year coming in. Let's have a look. Sensei's just come back to me. Hi, everyone. Sensei, Stephen. Stephen, CVX is doing a bit better now. I was 17% down. I doubled my position. I was down 10. I'm now down 8. We've got great dividends, of course, on this one, paying out in December, but not too bad. Not too bad now. Tesla, bought some more there. Got a comment here just come on in. Sensei said, I would personally hold. However, as you are at break even, you can sell it if that's better for you. It's up to you. Do a poll. No, I won't do a poll. If you think we've got some run time to go in because $130 is not going to make an iota of difference. Of course, every penny counts, but it's not going to make a dent in my margin at all. However, I'm hoping that rates are going to come down and the 8% rate will come down, but we don't know, do we? I certainly don't want the rates to go up, put it that way. But Dogecoin, of course, could go up 10%, outstripping what I would save on margin. So if I was desperate, if I was margin called and I needed to raise capital, I can sell some Google, I can sell some Coca-Cola, I can sell the $130. But if you're telling me that it's got somewhere to run, then I will leave it. So if you can just bear that in mind, Sensei, that I'm holding that, let me know. It's not a guessing game with Tesla. It's a trend with them. So so to say they'll go to 180 is not bizarre, but it will hit 190 before the end of the week. Be patient, buy low. The point is, Ricardo Vasquez, I hope I've got your name spelled correctly. I don't try to time the market. I'm more of an investor than a trader, even though I trade regularly and I scalp trade and I swing trade and long term. I am not concerned where we are today, other than the fact that margin is always a threat. You've got to be careful. I am buying for the future. So I like Tesla. I know it's 10x in 10 years, 10 years. I know that. So I don't know, neither does anybody else, whether the stock's going up, down, or sideways, to quote the Wolf of Wall Street. Nobody knows. No one knows at all. And people that tell you they know exactly where it's going up to and down to have no idea. They're just making it up. They're just guessing and using whatever they can to make their best judgment. I know Tesla, ultimately, I know right now it's extremely overvalued, not because of any other reason than the balance sheet and the numbers it produced. Simple as that. No emotion attached to it. It's very expensive. It's but even though it's expensive, I want to say it's the best value it's been for 3 years. So even though it's expensive, we've seen it as it was 170 at one point times earnings. We are at 66. Now you might go, well, that's insane. 66 times earnings is crazy. It is. But the growth of Tesla could be built into that. You could accept that. Other companies, of course, you're not going to get a 66% return. That's obvious. But with Tesla, you can see it. So people are buying a future price. So because of that, I want to be in. I see it growing in the future. I see my investments paying off in the future. I don't know when the bottom is. You don't. Nobody does. Could it go lower? Of course it could. Could it go higher? Absolutely. We've got the Cybertruck around the corner, robo-taxis around the corner, stuff coming online that has not been valued by Wall Street. They are not patient people. They are in today, out tomorrow. They're not investors. They're traders. And it's a very different thing. So I'm looking at the value going forward as opposed to what it will be tomorrow and the next week. I've got no idea. So I bought 2 more today. I keep buying a little bit lower. Keep adding to my position if possible. But what I do is don't buy every time it drops $1. You've got to wait for a $10, $15 drop otherwise you're going to run out of money in $1. Apple event tonight. Any thoughts? You mean the earnings? The earnings is not tonight. The Apple event tonight. I just want to make sure you're not talking about the earnings. The earnings, we are covering the earnings here. If you look on the show, there is the Apple earnings on November the 2nd. And they're talking to Sensei. There is your show on Sunday. And we've got the flights on November the 2nd. Going back, we've got Palantir earnings coming up this week, the Fed report, all of that coming up this week. But I'm assuming you mean the event, not earnings. Anyway, Apple event tonight. Any thoughts? I haven't got any Apple. I took a 30% profit from Apple. Currently not in it. It's expensive. It's a great company to own. However, I don't see huge amounts of growth at the moment with Apple. I have to be honest. But anyway, we shall see. No, it's an event, not. I'm just making sure. Okay, good. The overall portfolio is turning nice and green now. Virgin Galactic's having a really good run. We are very close to being in the money. 5.7% to go, and we're back in the green with Virgin Galactic. That's very good. Palantir coming up. Gold. We're getting the power hour, as Sensei likes to call it. He's not wrong there, actually, especially after an oversold week. Oh, I'm enjoying my latte this afternoon. Can't go wrong with that. If you want one of my mugs, you can get one of my mugs or T-shirts or hats or anything you like. And underneath the video, if you look underneath the video, when we go live, we're live right now. Look under the video. Now, if you think, well, I don't want a yellow mug, crystal ball mug, click on it. There's every color. I don't want a blue T-shirt, but I'd like a green one. Click on it. There's every color. I don't want an iPhone 8 case, but I would like an iPhone 15 case or an Android case. There is everything you need. Everything you need to live a life. Everything you need to live a healthy, excited, fun, fulfilling, making money life is in my shop. So go and buy something. And you know what? If you don't buy anything, you just don't make any money. It's true, isn't it? You'll notice people that actually have a Martyn Lucas mug always make more money. It's a well-known fact. I mean, it just is a fact, you know. I mean, I can't give financial advice, but this I can. This is financial advice. Come on, Space and XRP. Yes, let's have a look at XRP. We're up 5.56. Let's go back to our crypto challenge with Sensei, who's done a magic job. Absolutely fantastic. 1980 now. 1980. 1986, nearly $2,000 from $1,000, looking very nice indeed. And I've got $600 in cash in USD, earning 5%. I've got, what was it earlier? I'll just a quick flash. I know I can't show it all. Atom, that's it. Atom is earning 10%. What's the name of it? My Matic, I think, is earning 10% as well. Not on the Coinbase portfolio, but on the Coinbase wallet. Don't ask me why. There's a great deal on the wallet. The great deal is not on the portfolio. Crazy, right? It's just, you just got to keep your eye open for all these deals. Anyway, we are rallying into the close. I'm up now 1.44472. Very, very green. Virgin Galactic going up nicely. Palantir going up nicely. We're going to get a rally now. You know that, right? Until the Fed report. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a rally to the Fed report. Then what does it do? We don't know. If we get a rate reduction, who knows? I don't think we need another rate hike. Certainly don't. I'm loving seeing Tesla going down. Big payday for me tomorrow. And will increase on them even more. Plus Enphase, just got to get my average of 97 down. Very nice indeed. I wish I could do that. My average is 107 on Enphase, but it's a very big position, 129 shares. I'm very pro solar, as you know, because I have it. I know how it works. Coca-Cola just running and running and running. And this can run now another 15%. The dividend is going up. Is it a good time to buy Coca-Cola? Absolutely. It's only I'm only at 1.97. You've not missed the boat at all. And J&J is also going up. Kenvue up nearly 3%, 2.66. CVX is running up again. Tesla, this is looking good. Rivian, looking good. McDonald's, very, very nice earnings today. Great projections. Bought more. Can't afford to do it, can't afford not to do it. So it's whatever you believe in it. But the point is, I've got funds to release if I need to. It could be very, very, margin call could be very easy to achieve at these levels. Very, very easy. I'm right on the edge. Virgin Galactic, go, go, go. Let's look back at it again. Virgin Galactic now 7.25. We are absolutely running right now. This is absolutely great. Coming to the earnings, we've got the flight is 2 days away. Look at that. That's a heck of a run now. 6.88, 6% out of the money once again. Let's see what goes down this time. I think Apple is losing the game in China. Gordon Center says, I wore your sweatshirt last night at the casino, which brought me a lot of luck. There you go. Zach Zate wore my crystal ball sweatshirt last night to the casino, and it brought him luck. See what I mean? You see what I mean? I keep telling people they don't listen. Zach Zate, you are the man. See? Virgin Galactic, go, 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 go. Right, this is very, very nice indeed. Looking good, up 7% today. Portfolio is lighting up like a Christmas tree, which is kind of cool considering it's Christmas round the corner. Ouch, should I say that? Yeah, it's Christmas round the corner. If we look at my overall portfolio, we are up, looking very nice, 48,000. I want to be back in that 50,000 plus. That's where I want to be. I hope I can be there sooner than later. But anyway, moving up, as you can see. Good. Virgin Galactic, go, go, go. Welcome our guests on TikTok. This is good. Let me let me make a video why Virgin Galactic is moving. There's a very good reason for it. 1 hour 1.02 SPCE. Okay, SPCE. Got that there. Let's go to there. And there we go, Virgin Galactic. All right, now then. Virgin Galactic is moving today. Why is it going up? Well, I've done some research in the break in between the opening and closing bell to try to find out why Virgin Galactic is moving. There's no particular reason. It's the markets. And the reason for this is on Wednesday, we've got the Grim Reaper. Well, why is that good for the stock? Because on Wednesday, we've got the Fed Jerome Powell. I'm predicting another pause. There is a consensus for a rate hike. I don't think so. I was right last time and the report before. It's having the effect. Inflation's coming down, and we are pricing in. Now a rate pause, even though some are saying it's going to go up. However, what always happens since I've been covering the FOMC reports and Virgin Galactic for 2.5 years, we can tend to get some volatility in an upward direction before the report. Then it drops as he announces, and then rises again, and then drops again. It's a very volatile couple of days. I think it's the calm before the storm. We're getting a rally. I think people are buying in and then take profit and it could drop. So be very, very careful. What I am doing is I'm holding my position. I've got my... let me go over to my main position here. You will see I've got my 4,216 shares again. I've lowered my average to 157. You remember I was at 162 a few days ago, so my average has improved. I'm down 6% here. I didn't buy when it was down this morning because there's no reason for it to pop up, and I've got enough shares, and I didn't buy Virgin Galactic as a scalp trade in the first place, even though I have to sometimes do that. I bought it as an investment to make $30, $50, and then ultimately $100. So I don't really care whether it's 150, 160, 180, 140. It doesn't really matter. But at the end of the day, if I know direction, more than likely which direction it's going to go, then it makes sense to trim off, buy lower. I mean, that's just managing your funds. However, long-term investing, I'm not looking to sell. I'm looking to hold my 4,000 and hold them long-term. And once we get above the $8, $10, then I don't think we're going to get dilution the way we originally said. I think it's going to come through partnerships, even though some people have come onto the show and said dilution's already happened. We all know which member that, well, wasn't one of our members. It was one of our guests said dilution is done. It's not true at all. There's no dilution at all. I feel comfortable holding this position. Now, there is going to be some volatility on Wednesday. We are covering the FOMC report live, as we always do. We're also covering the flight live as well on the 2nd of November. And we're also covering the earnings as well. Now, we're expecting a little nod on the earnings, a little mention perhaps, maybe not by name, but not my name, but maybe there's some mention or reference to the letter that we sent in. We've been given the nod that there will be some expenses cut, which I think is good. That's a catalyst for the stock. Things are moving well with Virgin Galactic. Rates are more likely to pause, if not then come down in the spring. But don't chase the stock. Don't get FOMO'd in. It doesn't matter whether you paid $150, $130, $180, $2. You didn't buy it, did you, to make a couple of cents a share? You bought it to 10x your early investors into a space company. Anyway, click above my head and that will take you to the FOMC report. I'll also put a link up there as well for the flight and the earnings and everything else. And over here, I'll post a couple of videos of the FOMC report and the flight. Make sure that you do join us for that as well. All right, as always, until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Go space. Okay, Watch to the end of this video and I'll give you a link. A couple of days ago, of course, we heard the sad news of Chandler Bing, Matthew Perry, sadly passing away. And I did a tribute with Tears in Heaven with all the images of his life. And we've used it as a book of condolence. It's been shared and signed all across X. And you can check it out. I'll give you the link above my head. Go and have a look at that. And leave your thoughts for... good old Matthew Perry. What a sad story that was. Same age as me. Anyway, now on with the video. Okay. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Last couple of weeks has been Monday, Tuesday, green. Last couple of weeks has been Monday, Tuesday, green, and rest of the week red. Let's see what happens this week. I'm holding Virgin Galactic until 50. Any celebrity customer for Virgin Galactic? Thanks, Martin. Not that I'm aware of. No, not that I'm aware of. Unfortunately. But there's nothing that I have heard yet. Gordon, lovely to have you. Right, we have to focus once again on our members. We gave everyone who's a non-member the opportunity to jump on in, but we are going back to members only right now. Let me do that. There are many perks of being a member. This is just one of many things that you get as a member. Anyway, if you've just tuned in and it's your very first time, appreciate if you tap the subscribe button. That'd be much appreciated. Let's see if we can get 50% of our viewers having liked the video. We get an average of 99.5% up like. However, only 50% of people can vote or in one way or the other because they're not signed into Google. That's how, believe it or not, 50% of the people are. Don't know why. Just create a free Google account and Gmail account and go, yes, I want a YouTube channel. Doesn't mean you have to have a YouTube channel and broadcast. It just means you can engage. Right, so we've got our 50% already. 29 watching. We got 15 likes. There's our 50%. Let's see if we can get 75% have voted. Now, the reason why I ask you to like, if you like the video, it promotes it, shares it to more people. You'll also be recommending my content in the future. And if you don't like my content and you don't want to see it, please tap the down like button, because then you won't be shown my content anymore. You won't see it, and you'll see what you want to see, and you'll be a happy, more positive person, and we'll end up with a more engaged audience. And it's gone up. There we go. Fantastic. Over 50% now easily. There we go. 16. Thank you very much all for taking part in that. I really do appreciate it. Okay. 17. Keeps on going up. Lovely jubbly. Right. Virgin Galactic just falling off slightly. We've got 20 minutes to go. If you didn't get a chance to see my tribute to Matthew Perry, can you believe he's the same age as me? Damn it, he's got better hair than me, though. Matthew Perry, great entertainer and actor. Very sad circumstances. And I often make tribute videos for such occasions. We did Sir Bobby Charlton a couple of weeks ago. But I did two for Matthew. I did Tears in Heaven was the main one, this one here. And underneath the video, there's a book of condolence, and you can just sign in the comments. And I'll leave you the share button here, and you can if you want to go and just watch it if you'd like to see all the pictures of Chandler Bing, and leave a comment. Here he is. I'll give you the link in the chat. Matthew Perry tribute. Okay, there you go. All right, if you want to go and have a look at the tribute to Matthew Perry. All right. Now then, any celebrity customer, you'll be dead by then, Gordon. Good positive energy from Bill. You'll be dead by then. That's right. There you go. Bring out your dead. Yeah, nothing like it, is there? Bit of Monty Python from Bill. Love it. And he's Canadian as well. Right. Let me go over into the broadcast, into Discord. Have we got anybody that needs upgrading? Let me just check my my audience a minute. Let me see if anyone needs upgrading. Let's go over here and have a... Whoops, Daisy. Welcome all. Anyone need upgrading? Buckaroo, are you in the show today? Yeah, Buckaroony said, as we said he would. Here, look at this. I told you to get this. Just had my first Martyn.Lucas.2, friend request, reported and blocked. Absolutely. I'll be very, very careful of that. And also a big shout out to everybody who acknowledged this. We broke through 37,000 followers on TikTok. Thank you very much indeed. We're heading now to 38,000 followers on TikTok with 59,000 likes. Absolutely wonderful. 100,000 followers on TikTok is a big deal, and I think it's 90% of TikTokers are below 1,000. So I'm thrilled to bits that I am. That we're climbing up there now. We're doing really well on TikTok. Really, really great. So thank you to all of you who acknowledged that post there. Anyway, if anyone needs upgrading on your membership, come into Discord, welcome all, and I will upgrade your account. Okay, I am. Yes, there we go. Buckaroony. Virgin Galactic just trimming off slightly. Now then. We've got, what are the events I've got coming up? We've got the Fed report, Palantir. Okay, so what I want to do then is prepare for that. Let's have a quick look here. 1:15 Fed, then PLTR. Okay. This is what we might expect. Let's go over to it now. The forecast. Okay. Let me line this up the way I want it to look for you. As clear as possible. Okay, forecast. There we go. Right, summary. Is it, where are we now? We are 5. The Fed, the rate right now is 5.5. 5.5. 5.5. Right. Okay, that's about right. Right. Okay. Fed. All right. Wednesday, we are covering the FOMC report, Jerome Powell. Very, very important event. It's why the markets are rallying a little bit now, because we're expecting volatility, as we always get, the moment Jerome Powell speaks. Join us for that live. I'm going to give you now the prediction that I have. I was right last time and the time before. Not the one before that, though. But the last two I was, and I'm standing by it, and I'm going to give you my prediction and where I see our favorite stocks going on that day, and where I see the Fed rate going into the spring and the summer of next year. So my portfolio is looking green, very nicely indeed. We're getting some real returns on our investments. Coca-Cola particularly doing well. Virgin Galactic coming up now, and others. We've seen the bottom with Enphase Energy. But this video is all about the FOMC report. And please, if you watch to the end of this video, there's a very important, an emotional video. If you want to see the link for the tribute that I did for Matthew Perry, Chandler Bing from Friends, stick to the end and you'll see that. Anyway, getting back to the Fed report. We're running at 5.5 right now, one of the highest rates in history, of course, and up for a very long time. And we're doing the inflation's under control. It's peaked. It's coming down. Overall, things are still getting more expensive, but the rate they're getting more expensive has peaked and slowed down. Has the Fed done enough? Well, some people think the rates need to go up again. If they do, it's 99% certain it's the last one. So if it does have to go up again, at least we know the next will be a rate a rate drop. However, are we going to get a pause? I think we should have a pause. I would love to see, of course, the rates come down. I'm in margin and would love to see the rates come down, but I do think that would be slightly ahead of the game. It's going to come down in the spring, but let's look at the information. All right, the Fed kept the target rate, which is what I said. They paused it at a 22-year high of between 5.25 and 5.5 in its September 23. We're running at 5.5 right now. The Fed is proceeding carefully, and policymakers will make decisions about the extent of the additional policy firming and how long policy will remain restrictive based on the totality of the incoming data. The evolving outlook and the balance of risks, Fed Chair Powell said at the Economic Club of New York. Fed Chair added that the tight policy is putting downward pressure on economic activity and inflation, which is good. However, what he doesn't want to do is a Volcker and bring things down and then suddenly the rates go up. We know that Jerome Powell, as human as it is, everybody wants to leave a legacy and everybody wants to, be known for the guy who did something good. I understand that, but he doesn't want to make the mistake of what Paul Volcker did. However, he might be going too far. A lot of people think he's gone too far. I think a rate pause is all that's needed and then come down in the spring. Anyway, we shall see. Fed Chair added that tight policy is putting downward pressure on the economic activity and inflation. However, additional evidence of persistently above trend growth or that tightness in the labour market is no longer easing. Could put further progress, on inflation at risk and could warrant further tightening of monetary policy. Powell also noted that inflation is still too high and that a sustainable return to 2% inflation goal is likely to require a period of below-trend growth and some further softening in labour market conditions. Remember, very, very important to note, Jerome Powell is not trying to destroy the economy. He's not trying to put everybody out of work. He wants the economy to slow down. It's a very, very different thing. In the United States, we have a very strong economy, and many people can remain in work and be able to do okay. However, we need to see prices come down. That's what it's all about. Prices coming down, because if the market cools and people aren't spending, they lower prices. If everyone's spending and going crazy, they're paying more to employ people and so on and so forth. That's where the rates go up. That's where inflation goes up, and that's the problem that you have now. The number one thing is to control inflation. Anyway, let's look at the forecast and see what people are thinking. Go back to this report here a second. The benchmark interest rate in the United States was last recorded at 5.5. Interest rates in the United States is expecting to be 5.75 by the end of this quarter. Okay. According to Trading Economics global macro models and analyst expectations in the long term, the United States Fed funds rate is projected to trend around 5.25 in 2004 and 4% in 2025. So you see it will start coming down next year. I think we'll get our first rate cut in the spring into the summer. That's when I think we're going to get our first rate cut. I think all we need is a pause. I cannot see any way whatsoever that we're going to get a drop on the rate. That would be great. I'd love it, but I don't think it's the right thing. It's the right thing for me, perhaps personally, but not the right thing for the overall market, which means it's not right for me either. Anyway, what do you think? Don't forget, you can join us for the FOMC rate. It will affect all our stocks. We are watching it now. Click above my head for the FOMC report. And that is on Wednesday, above my head. I did say to you as well, if you watch to the end, click above my head. It will take you to that tribute for Matthew Perry I did for Chandler Bing. I watched all the Friends, and it's a really sad occasion to lose a man my age, 54 years of age, and we don't know why yet. Anyway, click over here and you'll find that video and also the FOMC report. You can click right there and join us live for the whole event. As always, until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. All right. Oh, we got a new follower. That must be... where's the new follower come from? It could be Facebook, or that could be... Alerts. Let me go recent events. Let me have a quick look. Where did that follower come from? That's Twitch. Thank you very much indeed. Well, of course, we're on Twitch this afternoon as well. Another one of our mediums. This is my Twitch account. The quality isn't as good on Twitch, of course. It's much better on YouTube. They can't handle the 4K stream, but that's Twitch. You can see you just drop the resolution and it works. But if you prefer to join us on YouTube, you would get a better experience. Now then, I want to just remind everybody, it helps the channel enormously if you subscribe to me for free using Amazon Prime on Twitch. Can you see here? We only have 2 subscribers. One of those is Leah. It's completely free. If you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to me for free, but they don't auto-renew it. Obviously, they don't auto-renew it because Amazon are paying the bill. It doesn't cost you anything. But if you have Amazon Prime, you can on a computer. You can't do it on your phone. On a computer, you can subscribe to me. It gives me a little tip. It doesn't cost you absolutely anything. And it helps the channel and helps us grow and all the rest of it. If you've not yet subscribed to me or followed me on Twitch, it's a massive help. It's about $2.95 a month. It helps to run the show, and it doesn't cost you anything at all if you've got Amazon Prime. Let me give you the link to Twitch. Here it is. It's Martyn Lucas Investor, as you'd expect. There it is. All right, I'll give it you twice. Let's have a look. Yes, Martyn, please don't make the same mistake as last time. No, I understand. It's not great on Twitch. No. It can't deal with the 4K stream, so you can just lower the resolution or join me on YouTube. I'm sorry, my Prime is already someone else. No, that's fine. Lag on Kiwi, I understand, no problem at all. Hi Martyn, are you back from vacation? Yes, I am. I'm here every day. Steve Ario, how are you? Lovely to have one of my members here. Okay, now we need to just look at my second thing I wanted to make a video on, and that was Palantir. Palantir. Okay, so let me just go to this. We are covering the earnings for Palantir. And let me I think I've got everything there. Palantir earnings. There we go. Bring that up. There you go. Nice. Okay. Right, Palantir. Looking red. Palantir, ticker symbol PLTR. Coming up in a few days, we are covering the earnings for Palantir. Now, I'm going to give you a warning with Palantir. Good company it may well be, and I am in this. I've made money. I'm re-entering the position slowly. I haven't got the funds to buy too many right now. It's all tied up. However, we are covering the earnings. We've got the deal of the NHS. We've also got the entry onto the S&P 500, and we've also got some more contracts being mulled over right now with the US military as well, which we know could be very important in these current times. However, Palantir is, as Sensei says in the chat, is a wild card. It's very overvalued right now. Just because you think it sounds cheap, it actually isn't. If we look at our valuation, and I'll do a full valuation on another video, join me for that. I'll do the intrinsic value and all the assets and the liabilities, the balance sheet, and so on. You will discover that as much as Palantir has a potential growth, it also has an overvaluation right now. So it's difficult to make money on this. It can trade up and down very, very violently. It's a very volatile stock. It's still not really a long-term investment kind of stock, even though I'm looking at it that way. It doesn't trade that way. It's in and out all over the place. People buy it and dump it. It doesn't yet have that long-term feel. A bit like Tesla, really, up and down. It doesn't feel like Coca-Cola or any of those solid companies that we just trend upwards, even though they have dips in between. It's up and down. Anyway, join us for Palantir earnings. If you go over here, you'll see the Palantir earnings. It's on November the 2nd, pre-market, before we go into the opening bell. And then we have the opening bell, and then we have the closing bell on that day as well. So it's a very busy day, and I think we have the Apple earnings as well in the evening. So it's quite a busy day. But join us for that. I'll give you the link to it. Click above my head, and you can go and click on the Palantir earnings. And also, if you're a fan of Friends, I did make a tribute with a book of condolence. You can sign underneath the video. I did Eric Clapton's Tears in Heaven, with all the images of the life of Matthew Perry. If you want to go and check that out, that's there as well above my head. I'll put the music video and the Palantir earnings over here as well. So if you want to go and check those out, I'll put those there in that space. So be careful with Palantir. Don't overbuy it. Don't get FOMO'd in. It could go down as far as $9 before it pops up. And that's it from me. Until then, until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. All right, I'm in Palantir, said Senor Pilatolot. There you go, there he is. Good evening. Hi, everyone. Craig, good evening, everyone. I forgot closing bell was an hour earlier. You don't have to remember how many bloody times I keep telling everybody. Everyone, listen, pay attention, right? We are now a slightly different time because of what's happened. The UK has gone ahead a week before we go in the US. However, so it's 1 week every year. It happens. Everyone comes late. It doesn't matter. You'll get used to it, and in a week it'll go back to normal. But all you've got to do is we always go live at the same time. Always live at the same time. All you've got to do is look at the upcoming live streams on the homepage, and it will tell you in your time zone. I always go live at 7:30 in the morning, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Because we've got a time zone difference, it seems different to you. It's the same to me. You just got to look at the time. It'll tell you in your time zone when I go live. Okay, so if you're looking at the next show, just look at the time, and it'll tell you in your time zone when I'm going live. Now you'll all miss, of course, the Jerome Powell Fed report if you don't look at the time, because that's this week. So you'll all miss that one if you don't join me. Look at the clock. Same with Palantir. The following week you'll be fine. Going through until the flight on November the 2nd. You'll miss this one as well, the flight with Virgin Galactic. And you'll also miss the earnings with Apple if you don't look at the time zone. So make sure that you look at the time underneath the video. It's in your time zone. So you'll miss it if you just assume something without looking. I give you the time right there for you. Okay. 3 minutes ago, yes, it's weird, Craig. It is. It's throwing everybody out. I'm in Palantir, Blizzard Holt. Hey, Sensei. Catch up in the week, though. Just have to write a reminder to self for tomorrow. Yes, I got really lucky with PLTR. My cost basis is 660, but I only have a small position. It exploded. Yes, if you got it for 6, you're safe. You're gonna, you can hold that for life now, I think. I think I'm done buying for the rest of the year. I'm a wait and see what happens with Virgin Galactic. Fair enough, Steve. I can't wait to see what happens. Indeed. Well, we got to have patience, I'm afraid. End of the year could be the best time to buy, Steve. It could well be. Tax harvesting and all the rest of it. All right. I've already done my tax harvesting. I won't be paying any tax next year at all. Right. Okay. We are coming up to the bell. Has everyone smashed the like button? Has everyone subscribed to the channel? And please make sure that you've done that. Martin, is it just end phase that you are? It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Your margin is your overall brokerage account. It doesn't matter whether you bought J&J with margin, or whether you bought Coca-Cola or Binky Bonk. Well, you can't buy crypto on margin, and you can't buy it on your Roth IRA. Doesn't make any difference at all. The amount of margin you're using is the amount of margin you're using, and your overall portfolio has to be up to protect yourself. It doesn't matter at all. So it doesn't matter which stock you bought with. It doesn't matter. It doesn't know. It does know, but that's not how the margin call would work. It doesn't make any difference at all. I could sell other stocks I didn't use margin, like Coca-Cola. If I wouldn't even know. It doesn't even matter, and it would raise the balance. It doesn't make no difference at all. Do you know what happened to On Semiconductor? No, I don't. I just not in it right now. Not been following it to your role. Okay, we've got the last minute to go. We are going to finish on the bell. Tomorrow morning, we are back. Of course, tomorrow morning, it's a regular show. Make sure that you check the time, please. Otherwise, you'll miss the start of the show. And after a run like today, you want to be in tomorrow morning. Okay, here we go. It's time to ring the Sensei Crypto bell. Sensei's links are below the chat. As always, sorry, but below the video in the description. Here we go. 1 minute to go. Let's see where we go in the after hours. Virgin Galactic is going up again. Oops, it was. Oh, no, it is. PLTR falling down. Don't buy it yet. S&P. Amazon, what a run. 4% today. Apple. Now, don't forget, you can ring the Sensei bell. It's a $20 super chat. And you can sponsor the bell, have your name on it, your links below, people can click on your links, and you can have all of that. Overall portfolio is green. Here we go, just a few seconds to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The bell has gone and we've just flashed into the red for a second. Never overreact when you see that. It's always the charts correcting themselves. We are green. Virgin Galactic has gone down 1%. So we are selling off on the bell again. PLTR is still going down. Gold is going down. S&P is moving down. Amazon is still going up. Apple is still going up. Oh no, it's down slightly. Next Era Energy is flat on the bell. Enphase Energy is going up. Now, I did a video earlier on Enphase Energy. Look who's buying. And I showed you some insider trading, who's buying, who we expect to see buying in the next few days. So look out for that video if you missed it on the homepage of the channel at my latest Enphase video. Look, see who's buying. There you go, just come out. We also have the Chevron earnings edit. If you see them with the word edit, nothing's taken away. It just means I've enhanced the sound, cut off the beginning and the end, so you've got just the earning. It's a much easier way for you to watch it if you didn't watch the live, or if you want to hear it again with a nice tight radio sound, you can. There's the McDonald's earning edit as well. You can see all of that. And that's the Enphase earnings if you missed that. So there you go. There's the videos that you may have missed today. Right, tomorrow morning we're back with the opening bell. Time for day trader of the day. Portfolio is running up again. That's Virgin Galactic is going up again in the after hours. That's nice. There was a little bit of a selling pressure, but it's come straight back up again. That's nice. Let's do a day trader of the day. Here we go. I'll put my score on. I am green. I am up 0.84. 84%. Okay. Let's see who wins this afternoon. Oh, I see. What warranted it? Well, I've been using it now for about 2 weeks. I kept buying J&J. I kept buying Coca-Cola. I kept buying Enphase. I bought Google, McDonald's. That was about it. Yeah. Oh, and some Tesla as well. So anyway, that's where we are. Right, here we go. 1 minute on the clock. Up 0.84. MSK is up 3.47. Buckaroo is up 0.3. MSK could be our winner this afternoon. Let's see who wins. Seth's been winning every day. He's like winning everything. He's like the golden boy right now. He's winning everything. Will he win today? Let's have a look. Just a quick flash on the screen for Sensei. I know he likes to see this. For Sensei Crypto, 11,257. Just the one. But every day we're moving up. Moving on up. Okay. I think the winner is going to be October. Is about to end up 1.31. MSK is our winner. No question about it. Let's congratulate MSK. Fantastic. Really, really good. Thank you, MSK. Did a tremendous job there. Very, very good indeed. MSK up 3.47. He's making loads of money. Very, very nice indeed. Up 0.47. Stephen Lewandowski today. Excellent. Mike is down 0.5. Stephen as well there. So congratulations to MSK. That's it from me. Let's get out of here. Look out for those videos. Join me in the morning for the opening bell. Thanks for all the members who make these shows possible. Would not be here if it wasn't for the members. You fund the live streams. Otherwise, I would just make videos. Thank you ever so much, everyone on TikTok. Over 37,000 followers now. And thank you ever so much, everybody on X. I don't know if we celebrated the 1,000 followers on X a few weeks ago. We're at 1,100 now. We're growing faster than ever on X, so thank you very much for that. We're also growing on Rumble, which is wonderful. How many have we got watching right now? Just 5, but welcome. Thanks to all of you. I think we've just 482. We're about to break the first 500 on Rumble, so thank you. See you all in the morning. Let me go to the end screen. Let me roll the credits. I don't think we've got any credits. No stars of our show, no super chats, no new members. I don't think. Followers, yes, we have Lagom Kiwi, who's just followed me on Twitch. Did anyone use their Amazon Prime to subscribe to me on Twitch? Remember, it doesn't renew. You need to set a date to renew it. I've only got 2. I used to have about 20, and it gives a small little tip to my channel. It helps me out enormously. Costs you absolutely nothing to do that. Anyway, thank you for those of you who've done it, which is nobody. It's just Leah. And in fact, one other person, which I don't know who it is right now. Anyway, thank you very much indeed. That's it from me. I'll see you all in the morning. If you've not yet checked out the latest videos, today we had, of course, the McDonald's and see who's buying on Enphase. And on my music channel, of course, we've got the Matthew Perry tribute. Until the morning, as always, go and check out Sensei's website. Until then, as always, take care of your money, yourselves, your crypto. Most importantly, take care of each other. Bye-bye for now. Love you all. Bye-bye.